What are the AI tools that will actually grow your business? Well, I interviewed 12 entrepreneurs who run AI-based companies, and I asked them, what are you using every day? I went through the list and I picked out the ones that you are actually going to end up using. And the first one is fantastic. You're going to love it. It was from Dan Schipper, who creates Every. It's a collection of AI-based software. And here's what I love about it. He uses Granola as his AI meeting note taker. All right, no big deal there. You got your own. I'm not telling you to switch. But here's the cool thing about Granola. You can go back in and ask the AI to look at all of your past meetings and pull out information about them. So he went in and he asked, where am I avoiding tough conversations? I did it myself. Oof, it's so accurate. It's painful. In fact, it's so specific that I can't show you everything it said because it's about actual conversations that I had with people. But let me give you an overview of what it said. It said, you've been delegating difficult member conversations to Vernon rather than addressing them yourself. It's so true. And Vernon, when you're watching this, you know it's true. And it said that I've been hesitant to have direct conversations about pricing with prospects who seem price sensitive. And so it analyzed even my sales calls, and it said that instead of addressing budget concerns head on when people have those issues, I pivot to something else, which I don't mean to do. I didn't even notice I was doing it. It's really painful, but I think it's really helpful, and you can ask other questions of your past conversations. Let's move on to the next one. Alex Lieberman and Arman Hezarkhani, they run 10X. It's an AI dev company. They told me that they created a custom GPT that replaces an expensive EOS coach. Here they are explaining how they do that.
EOS is a system for running your business. At Morning Brew, we self-implemented. A lot of people hire actual implementers. It could be like $15,000 a day. So what I wanted to do was basically build an EOS implementer, basically built a custom GPT. Basically, the way it's configured is I have uploaded the actual book, Traction by Gino Wickman. I found the PDF of the book, uploaded that. I uploaded the VTO, like all of like the frameworks you fill out to implement Traction, our knowledge base for 10X. So our org chart, information about our clients, and uploaded here. So then EOS or this implementer has full knowledge about our business. And then the instructions are basically the way in which this custom GPT is supposed to interface with me. One thing that I was doing today, I just had a conversation with my implementer. So I said, can you help me create my accountability chart? What I like about this is it acts as like my facilitator because it's just asking questions to gather information. I said, we're 10X, we have 12 team members. We have both visionary and integrator. Our core functions are sales and marketing, products and client success and ops. It fills those out. Then it says, do you have 5 key responsibilities per seat, which is what the accountability chart has. I'd already created it, so I shared an image. Then it asked a few follow-up questions. And went through the full thing. Then it created this whole table that now our leadership team at 10X is going to fill out to know if like everyone is right for their role at the company. I am very much an external processor. And so I find it way easier to have someone questioning me than me trying to, in my own head, self-implement EOS.
Next, we've got Marvin Sangalis. He founded Notice. They create viral LinkedIn content using AI and humans. He uses AI to write his prompts for him, which I thought was overkill. Can I just create my own prompts? And then I followed along and I saw a real eye-opener here. He goes to Claude Console, and by the way, links to that and everything else is going to be in the description. And then he describes the prompt that he needs and he asks for help creating it. What I love about this is that he gets a detailed prompt that he can use over and over again, but of course, he goes in and edits it so that it's more customized to him, but the template, the original, is so detailed that it encourages him to pay attention to what an AI needs in order to create the outcome that he wants. All right, speaking of Marvin, because his team uses prompts so often and because they iterate on those prompts so often, they need a way of sharing the best prompts. That's where they discovered TextBlaze. It's a Chrome plugin that allows you to create and reuse text snippets. In this case, the snippet would be a prompt. Once you create a snippet, you can share it with other people on your team, and it's available to all of them in their browser. All they have to do is select the snippet, and there it is, available for them to use next time they're using an AI. Next is Anirudh Singla. He runs Pepper. It's a $10 million a year content company, And his time is very valuable, like yours is. So here's what he did. Going back to the meeting note taker, he asked, what are the meetings where I don't speak up much? Meaning the ones where he doesn't need to participate. Once he gets that, and I'm doing it here using Granola, but use whatever tool you like. Once he does that, he says, create a prompt that will help me find those meetings in my calendar. Next, he goes into ChatGPT, which you can now connect to your calendar, just like this. So once it's connected, he can say, find all my upcoming meetings that fit this criteria. Then he can analyze them and see the ones that he does not want to participate in and cancel or just bow out of them before the meetings happen. Next, we've got Wade Foster. He runs Zapier, the AI automation company, and he wants to ensure that his team gets better at working together. So after each one of their internal meetings, he has a Zap, that's a Zapier-based automation. And what he does is he takes the transcript, he sends it into an AI using the Zap, he has it analyze everyone's contribution to the meeting using the book, The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, and then he sends everyone a personalized coaching message based on how they participated at that meeting. So somebody might say, you interrupted so-and-so this many times. Someone else might say, you didn't speak up at this point and offer your feedback. All of that is useful for them to get better at the way that they have their meetings. All right, that brings me to Gary Tan. He runs the startup accelerator that everybody knows, Y Combinator, but he's also a YouTuber. And one of the things that I love about what he's done at Y Combinator is he's brought his YouTube chops to Y Combinator to help them articulate their message through video better. Anyway, like you'd expect from an engineer like Gary, he uses AI to create his video scripts. I'll have a link to his prompt below so that you can get it. So there it is, the tools that AI founders actually use in their business. If I miss anything, let me know in the comments. I'm constantly looking for new tools that are fun to use that people will actually, forget people, that I will enjoy. And yeah, also for people who are watching this channel who will enjoy. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.